I'm about to beat the absolute piss out of this homeless man, and you have the opportunity to save him right now. So if you don't want me to put my hands on him, write in the comment section right now, Rozzy chill, Rozzy chill, Rozzy chill. And if you want me to finish a job that should have been done a long time ago, go ahead and spam in the comment section, Rozzy don't chill, Rozzy don't chill, Rozzy don't chill. Let me tell you what's been going on, people. There is a one-sided beef, a one-sided affair, a one-sided hatred that's been going on. It's between me and this homeless man. And it started a couple of months ago because I was at the gym. And as I came out the gym, I noticed I was near a grocery store. So I was like, you know what? Conveniently, it's early in the morning. The place is probably going to be empty. Let me get some groceries. I run up in there. I get a bunch of aguacates. I get tomatoes. I get a whole bunch of vegetables. And alakazam, alakazoo comes out this 7-foot dude. I don't know where he came from. I don't know what dumpster he spawned from. But he came out of nowhere. This 7-foot behemoth of a homeless man, which is a whole lot of bum. 7-foot bum. That is a whole lot of failure in one human. Let me tell you what. Which, let me say this much. If you are 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", and you're homeless, that's just because of a lack of trying. You can't be that tall and that much of a failure. Like, if you're a 5'7", 5'8" bum, I get it. 6'7", 6'8", and you're homeless. Dog, you just put no effort in your life and you got what's coming to you, okay? And I don't want to hear anybody making any excuses. That's horrible to say. But dog, you can stand up and put your flat palm on the ceiling and you made nothing of yourself. Your fault, okay? I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Anyway, I come out and this guy starts coming up to me like I'm his father. Oh, you know, man, I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten in 2 to 3 days, which me, yo, I gotta be honest. And you've heard me say this in plenty of videos. I'm very charitable. I've given thousands of dollars. I've worked in soup kitchens. I've made sandwiches for the homeless. I have done so many things. I've donated clothes. I've donated blood. I'm a very charitable man. I have a blood donor card too. My blood type is type O positive, not type O negative. Yeah! Check it out though. I'm type O positive. But I donate a lot. From blood to food to clothes and many things. So I'm like, okay, this guy's hungry. Let me grab him some food. And I start taking a walk with him. And I'm like, yo, what's up? What happened? Why you out here, dog? And we start having a heart-to-heart as I'm going to grab him some food. He's telling me he needs to find some money to get his way back home. And I'm like, okay, you know what? This, that, and the third. He was staying at a friend's. Things ain't work out. So he wants to go back home. And out here in New York, it's not easy to travel too much. So I heard he's from 2 to 3 towns over. I'm like, okay, if I give him $40, that's enough to come over there and then come back and then back, right? So he'd be able to make around 3 trips for $40 and still have some money to get himself some food. So I got him a little care package of some food too. So what I did was I got him breakfast. 2 bagels, extra cream cheese, and a Coca-Cola. And then I gave him $40 right out the ATM. I'm like, yo, God bless you. I hope you get to where you need to go. And may Jesus help you. I got things to get to. And he was like, oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. You're such a great guy. And I'm like, yo, don't mention it. Don't mention it. That's not from me. That's from Christ. Have a good one. So I dump up out of there. I go home. And in 2 to 3 weeks, guess who I see? Still in my neighborhood being a bum. This big old bum. I'm telling you right now, it's a 7-foot bum. This motherfucker looked like Jack and the Beanstalk. I kid you not. Anytime I see him late at night, he looks like a light post. Because he has this big fiery head of red hair. And it pisses me off because it's not that he's homeless. Right? Because being homeless is a bad thing. I was homeless at a point, but I got out of it because I didn't make myself out to be some fucking begging victim. I found it. I was like, okay, need to get my shit together. Need to get my big boy pants on. Got myself back into the workforce. Got myself a place to rest my head. I worked my way back up and I was homeless for a short stint and I got out of it. It's not easy, but if you put in effort, you'll get out of it. If you don't want to be a failure, then you won't be a failure. You just got to try hard. It's not going to be easy. But if you refuse to be a failure, then you won't be a failure. But some people just accept defeat. And that's a lot of y'all. A lot of people just want to go belly up and be like, okay, I accept losing. That's why you're a fucking loser. And that's why this guy's a 7-foot bum, which is a whole lot of bum. So I see this guy, and to me, this is where he crossed the line. It's not that he's still out there and that he bullshit, bullface lied to me, because clearly he ain't go the fuck back home. It's not what he did. And when I saw him, he had scabs on his face, and his face was peeling. Let me tell you what, he did not use my $40 for, he did not use that to go get some train, y'all. I'll tell you right now, that money was not used for transportation. He got them $40 and he was like, oh, baby, that was probably the night of his life. Sitting there in a dumpster dancing with raccoons and fucking possums and shit. Oh, baby, oh. That was probably the best night of his life. He had a party that night, $40. Oh, good Lord, he peeling his face. He had human jerky coming off. Yeah, good lord, I threw him a party by accident. So check it out, y'all. He was in front of my 7-Eleven. You know the 7-Eleven I got banned from and unbanned from like 3 to 4 times? The one I keep fighting in front of? The one I keep getting thrown out of? That 7-Eleven? My vitamin water 7-Eleven? Yeah. He was sitting in front of my 7-Eleven. And that's where he crossed the fucking line. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I saw him sitting there, looking all sad and Mr. Mopey, Mr. Miserable. And he was in front of my 7-Eleven. I could not believe it. And as I walked by him, this guy looked at me like a fucking kid seeing his father after 5 years. He was like, Dada! First thing I thought was I should grab a brick and just fuakata right on the side of his fucking head. If you don't know what a fuakata is, it's a Puerto Rican way of just saying I'm gonna bash you in the fucking face. Just fuakata him that shit, right? And, let me tell you what. He looked at me, he's like, yo, you remember me, man? You're such a great guy. You're a nice guy. And I was wondering, or keep wondering, okay? Wondering is for fucking Kanye West, okay? It's not for me, and it's not for you. I helped you before. You're not my responsibility. You're not my child. You don't have my eyes. You don't have my face. You don't have my blood. You don't have nothing for me, so I owe nothing to you. Okay? I'm a very charitable man. But at this point, you're not making an effort to get off your ass and or do anything, so why should I continue to help you, especially when by the look of your face and all those scabs and appealing skin, it seems like you did not use that money for good intentions, especially since you're about 20 to 30 pounds later. Okay? And you like you're tweaking a bit. You look a little itchy scratchy over there. Okay? Just call it for what it is. Okay? I'm not gonna sit here and play this fucking game with you. Bullshit. Bull fucking horse shit. You can go fuck yourself. You genuinely can. I don't care if this guy ODs inside some dumpster covered in possum shit. Makes no difference to me. Okay? Because at this point, that's the shit that pisses me off. Because there's a lot of people out there who need money. There's a lot of people out there who are down on their luck because misfortune has struck them. There are women out on the street who are specifically out on the street because let's say their husband passed away and now widowed and, you know, she got a kid or two. And that is horrible. You're a 7-foot grown fucking man who has done nothing You didn't apply yourself. You didn't get into sports. You didn't get into music. You didn't get into college. Probably dropped out of high school. When you're that tall, again, as a guy who's been into sports my entire life, the amount of opportunities that you have are endless. Endless. But let's call it for what it is. You wanted to try some shit. You got hooked on some shit. And you love that shit. Yeah, you love that shit, little itchy scratchy. That's what it is. You threw yourself down the drain. So if you want to flush yourself down the toilet, yo, that's fine. If you as a person make the conscious decision to flush yourself down the toilet, that is completely fine. But what you will not do is come back up that drain and see who you can take with you. That's not what you're going to do. You're not my responsibility. And I'm not obligated to help you. And for you to be parked out in front of a 7-Eleven, begging, oh, yo guys, ooh, it's been 2 weeks since I had a fix. On some bullshit? Dog, get the fuck out of here. And there's gonna be some punk fuck in the comment section, man, who's always gonna defend these type of people. I feel bad for them. You shouldn't feel bad for them. You shouldn't. Okay? It's a process. To get your hands on these type of things, it's a process. You gotta know a guy who knows a guy who can chop, who can cook, who can move, who can ship. Then you get your hands on it, then you pack it, then you cook it, then you puff it. It's a process. It don't happen by accident. Yo, crack. That's not what happens. That's not what happens. Okay? You don't just slip and just meth. That's not what happens, people. It's a process. You really have to want that shit. Like, you have to go out your way to get that shit. Okay? And if you were laced because you were smoking with some buddies and you got laced, guess what? You shouldn't have been in that place in the first place. You shouldn't have been in that area in the first place. Just say no to any type of substances. People, say no to all substances. All of them. Just say no. And even at that, getting laced is like less than a 1% chance, okay? It doesn't happen like, oh, it happens every other day to millions of people. Like, no. Happens to dirtbags. Well, it happens because of dirtbags. Excuse me. But it happens to the misfortunate. Unfortunate. And there's going to be a lot of dirtbags out there because guess what? You're in the world of substances. These are people who sell substances to other people because they don't care about your health. They care about the money. Do you not understand what world you're stepping into? This is a criminal world. Criminals are not good people. Cold Raven, did you just say criminals are not good people? There's no way, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. Yeah, criminals are not good people. Good Lord. I can't believe I have to fucking say that in the big 2025. Criminals are not good people. That's why they're criminals. They shipping off keys and bricks and O's and dubs. They're flipping dime bags, man. These ain't good people. Apples, onions, dog. And they don't care. It's your health that's at detriment. And they don't care. As long as the money comes in, they don't care. So don't end up like this guy, yo. Stay away from all substances. Guys, just stay away from that type of stuff so you don't end up like this bum, ruining my 7-Eleven. And I felt horrible. I gotta be honest. I still felt bad. As much as it pissed me off, I'm like, oh, God. You know, it was like I had to fight the feeling of like just trying to get him some food. Because at the end of the day, I just still want to get him food. At the end of the day, I still want to get him something to eat. I still wanted to get him a sandwich. I still wanted to get him something to eat. Because you know what? I hate the idea of humans going hungry. I hate that shit. Because I went hungry. Okay, I went hungry very, very long part of my life. So that irks me. The idea of people going hungry just boils my blood. I hate that. But at the end of the day, you can't help this guy. I can't save everybody. And you can't either. You can't save it. Some people are born just to be doomed because they go and they get amazing things and they just want to piss them down the drain because, oh man, I want to go do this instead. I'd rather go do this instead. I'd rather go do. So they will piss away 1,000,000 gold bricks. You can give somebody a golden brick and they'll look you in the face and tell you it's too heavy to carry. That is the unfortunate reality of this fucking planet. People will piss away golden opportunities, and some people will make a golden opportunity out of absolutely nothing. There were some people out there like that. So, don't feel bad for these motherfuckers. I feel bad for them, and it sucks that I do, but I'm telling you, if I could fight these feelings, I would. It sucks. Fucking sucks. Like, all jokes aside, it does suck, because I do want to get them food, but I can't. I can't keep feeding them. Because if I keep feeding them, it's like a seagull at a McDonald's. You keep giving them french fries, you can keep flocking over here. Get them the fuck out of my neighborhood. Fuck, man. And you wonder why a lot of people hate these fucking homeless people. Because that's what they do. Some of these people genuinely need help, and it's people like this guy over here who just want to fix. Anyway, let me know in the comment section. Rozzy chill, Rozzy don't chill. I'm going to catch y'all later. Look, I'm sweating my ass off. I'm your boy Cole, even for this fucking homeless guy. 2 thumbs down. Sweaty, toma! Peace. Even I don't want to touch me too much.